Okay, I had explained in the last video that I wanted to show you how to decorate flat surfaces in your house. I happen to have a piano in my house that I put the lid down, and during the holidays I do a tablescape on it. So for our autumn tablescape, I started off with different levels, and all I did was put books underneath to give us height in different areas. And so I put books and then put a beautiful, on this one I put a beautiful copper colored fabric. It has a nice sheen to it, so it really catches the light from my chandelier. And all these items I already had. I just pick things up as I'm out and about. Again, nothing very expensive. I just happen to gather them as I see them. So probably the most important thing that you see on the table is I have several glass pumpkins. You can do the same type of tablescape with real gourds, real pumpkins. You can get those in the grocery store. The small Indian corns and whatnot can be placed on a table. Really, the most important factor here is to bring in sparkly, glittery elements with maybe the muted of, if you do choose to do the pumpkins and whatnot. But another really neat trick, and I'll show you in another video, is to spray paint your pumpkins. And you can spray paint pumpkins gold, pewter, copper, and put glitter on them, and that's something else, but I will show you that in yet another video. I'd like to go ahead and take you back here. This was just a candelabra, I believe, that I already had. It was in another part of my house. Again, some QVC candles. Love the QVC candles. They're on timers. They're easy to come on and off. These are just some sprigs. Again, you can get these outdoors sprayed with a copper glittery spray. And this is just a beautiful floral sprig that I got at a floral supply store. You may not have one of those near you. This might be the hardest thing for you to find. Again, any of your decorating design stores, a Michael's, a Joann's Fabric, home decor stores, I think it's called Home Goods, would have this type of stuff. And then if you back up, again, it's all on the placement of having your highs and lows. The material is really important so that you can have it free-flowing, some movement to your tablescape. I also have here some leaves, some gilded leaves, and by just twisting them up and spreading the leaves out a little bit, it gives it some height and dimension on the table. I added a little bit of whimsy by adding a couple little forest elves, I guess they are, little acorn elves. And that was just a little touch of whimsy for the kids. And then finally, I do have some more of these spiral sprigs that you saw I utilized on the fall candles, the hurricane sconces in my hallway. So I put some of those on the table, again, just giving a little bit more depth. And finally, these jewels, and I happened to find these at I believe it was like Bed Bath & Beyond, but I do know for a fact, I was just in the dollar store, and they have little acorns and pumpkins in the same beautiful fall colors, all the jewel tones, and I just threw those along the table for a little bit of sparkle and a little bit more whimsy on the table. And you can do this, again, I will have another tutorial on how to spray paint your own pumpkins and put glitter on them. But go around the house and find little items that you may be able to put together. I have some fruit. This is a glittery fruit, but again, you can do the real thing. You can spray paint your own fruit. I have some pears, and just an array of different fall items that I have found and placed together on the table. Do not forget to use some books underneath so you can get the highs and lows as well.